Yeah, I think there's a good feeling in the group at the moment. It was certainly an emotional roller coaster through that game, but much better composure at the end and superb execution to finish the game off the way we wanted to finish it off. I think we've certainly learned some lessons over the last 2 weeks, and yeah, will it be easier to sleep tonight? I don't know. There's prep for the next game now, so we're not getting ahead of ourselves, but we'll certainly enjoy that victory because it's been a long time coming, and we'll make sure that our prep is right for the next game now.
But just the fact that you've got that win like that sort of monkeys off your back a little bit?
Yeah, I guess we've got expectation within the group that we probably should have had another win at least by now. But yeah, we're very happy, like I said, very happy with the way that we played. I think our discipline was superb tonight. It was a roller coaster in that second half, and then they fought back. They took every right option to get themselves back into the game, and then at the end of the game had that chance to secure it, and they did.
Shows a lot of poise, perhaps beyond their years. Some of the guys you've got out there, a lot of new guys. You must be impressed by that.
Yeah, I think our halves pairing has been fantastic in all 3 games so far. But like I said, I think we've learned some lessons as a group over the last couple of weeks, some lessons that you probably wouldn't learn in your first 2 games of the season. So they're quick learners, and yeah, Carter's doing a fantastic job leading, and he has composure all the time, and I think the boys feed off that. So there was never any stage through these last 3 weeks where we lost confidence or we lost our direction out there.
Was there anything that really impressed you tonight as opposed to the first 2 games, or was it just a case of building on little things?
I think it was the discipline in going into half-time. I'm not sure what the penalty count was, but it was noticeable that we hadn't given away many penalties, and I think particularly in defence, our defensive line, we worked on that a little bit this week in terms of making sure we weren't giving away silly penalties. And I think going into half-time, that was a pleasing aspect. After half-time, we've still got to work a little bit on our exits, making sure we're a bit clinical and maybe change our strategy there a little bit. But then, yeah, like I said, it was roller coaster in that second half, and we stayed with it, and we ground our way through that second half, and then put ourselves in that position at the end to create a try, and we took it.
Scott Fardy was sort of talked about during the week as a bigger mission. Is it hard to change a winning formula now and get him back into the starting line?
No. Like I said, through the week, Fards was just having a rest this week. It was a 6-day turnaround, and we're trying to be tactical and smart about how we approach the whole season. So the good thing is we got through the game, Fards has rested up, and we've got an 8-day turnaround for the next game.
Did you ever second guess it, Bern? Especially because you guys were under the pump a lot on your own line, and someone of his ability at the breakdown. Did you ever think, geez, I wish I had him out there?
Well, I was pretty happy with Heine's game, so, not through the game. I wasn't thinking it'd be great to have Fards out there. I think I was always looking at Heine's game pretty closely though, and I thought, that's effectively his first Super Rugby game. He came on last year, but came off after about 4 minutes, so that was his first opportunity, and he came into the game on the back of a 5-day turnaround, so he played on Sunday last week in the runners game and played sort of 60 minutes there, came off there and was pretty tired and backed it up with a really good performance tonight. So no, it's good. Like I said, the tactic was to rest Fards this week so that he's nice and fresh for next week.
So he's definitely back next week?
I said so he's nice and fresh next week.
Just double checking.
But Fards is a world-class player, and we're just being smart with how we're managing him. So yeah, I'm not going to say in terms of what our selection is going to be, but you can put 2 and 2 together and know that Fards is a world-class player, and we'll make the right decision there.
Carts, how did you feel after that one? I know you said out on the field that you won't get ahead of yourselves, like you're not world beaters yet, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it is. I think we've played some pretty good footy over the last 2 weeks. We just haven't got over the line. Tonight, the impressive thing was, even though it got tough there in the second half, we held it together and we played for 80 minutes. So to get a result like that, we can only build for next week.
You must feel good as a captain knowing that you've got a team that's going to fight right till the end. Like, got tough there in the second half when you got behind and they kind of had the momentum, but the rest of it back.
Yeah, it is. That's the most pleasing thing. I mean, that's what we've had for the last 2 weeks. We had that against the Crusaders, we had that against the Sharks, and again we had it tonight. And sometimes that's the hard thing to coach, but it's the stuff that we've probably got the most of. So we just need to hold our composure a little bit in that second half and work on a few new things for next week and head up to Sydney.
Because losing tight games can become a habit almost. Is it good to break that and just a bit of belief in the squad, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a pretty big relief for me. I mean, you kind of felt like it was a bit of deja vu at the start of the second half, but you know, we just stuck to our systems and backed everything we knew. So, and that's been the plan all along. Sometimes it comes off and sometimes it won't, but if we keep working on it, it'll come off more times than not.
And as a captain, faith in Futz as well. Like he missed a couple, but you had no hesitation going to him for that penalty that I think put you 1 point behind, did it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. We have no bad decisions out there. We're going to back the players 100%. And even if he misses one, he's going to get the next one. So I've got full confidence in all the players out there.
What about the Tars game? Getting them on the back of a South African trip, but you know they're going to be fired up for that one. I think only their second game at home.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think when you play the Tars, it's always tough, and it doesn't matter if they're coming back from South Africa or they're coming off a loss or a win or whatever. They're going to be tough at home, and we're going to have to step up our game for next week.